Right, guys, we're going to talk about our first session. So pretty much the process and how it works is obviously we were launching ads on Facebook and obviously with our target audiences. And what they do is they click into it. And typically what it is we've got about three different campaigns at the moment. So one is a PDF hook, 16 questions to unleash your true potentiality, which is really, really popular. We're getting about $2.20 leads. People love the PDF. When they get the PDF, because they're so epic, they get free clarity session, which they've already opted into. We've already got the details. So originally they're going for the hook, the PDF, and then they're coming into it to get a free clarity session. That's one. The second ad that we launched, that's getting again about $2.40 responses at the moment, is Change Your Life in 1 hour. It's literally a box and it has that Change Your Life in 1 hour with the script. And it's like change your life in 1 hour. If you want to really rock this, it's a 40 minutes discovery session with our optimization experts. And they opt in for that and they know that. The next thing we're doing at the moment is we're launching the Human Blueprint series, where we are obviously talking about, hey, you got to get this blueprint here. It's the Human Blueprint. It's going to take you and your life to the absolute next level. Get it now. There's an ad with a picture. They're opting into that. And they're opting into it for a free discovery session with our optimization expert. However, they know that the Human Blueprint exists. And we've given them the framework for it. And what they're going to do is they're going to take that framework and discuss this with the optimization coach. They're going to discuss an aspect of that they need the biggest growth. Then on that discovery session, they're going to talk about the Human Blueprint, why it's important, what that's going to mean for their life, how they can strategize a certain aspect that is where their biggest growth is looking. So I guess that's the process that people are coming into. They're the three major areas. There's a few other different functionalities that we're launching next year, but I'm not going to go into that yet. But ostensibly, those three ads are three consistent ones that we rock each week. Every 6 weeks, we launch something different just to test it out. But at the moment, these three things are the ones that we're rocking. So basically from there, all our people go into active campaign from Facebook into ClickFunnels into active campaign where they're in their respective lists. Change your life in 1 hour, PDF 16 questions to unleash on the Human Blueprint. From there, if you are a booker, right, we call it a booker so you know what I'm talking about, but it's the Human Kickstarter. So the Human Kickstarter is when you go through that list and you make contact with people. Hey, it's Rob here from The Human Effect. How's your day? How's things? You opted into an ad on Facebook for a free discovery session. I'm really stoked to say out of all the people that we had hundreds respond, but we've decided to give you a free session. That's crazy because only 25% we call, and it's a synchronicity. It's the universe communicating. So talk to me. Why did you opt in? Where are you at? What's going on for you? And we have a conversation, and this will be a 15 to 20-minute conversation. But the Human Kickstarter is exactly that. You're kickstarting the start of their journey forever. And it's power and it's passion. And it's building commitment. Why is it so important for you to have a discovery session with our optimization experts? Like, what are you going to take from it? Where are you going to take these learnings and implement it? I just need to really know that you're going to take this seriously and you're going to be 100% committed because we will totally fucking rock your world. But I need your commitment. Why is this important for you? How's your life going to change as a result? How won't your life change if you don't engage in it? Where do you want to take your life? It's really about creating that urgency. Who are you doing this for? You got children, and it's really creating that urgency and that commitment. And I guess for me, one of the guys in the business said the other day to me, he said, Rob, I want to make sure that Human Kickstarter call, that first 15-minute engagement or interaction with the Human Effect it just totally rocks their world. It literally blows them off their feet where they hang up and they go, fuck, like, I needed that. Like, it's that Kickstarter. It's like that hard starter. And that's what this first 15, 20 minutes is to really solicit, A, are they the right candidate? B, are they going to be committed? C, why is this so fucking critical for them? D, when are they looking for growth? Now? Because this is what we want. We want them to be like, yes, I want it now. We want them so committed. And then E, your job, A, B, C, D, E, is to find a suitable time for them. Okay, man, obviously I've identified a few things. Good thing for you is A, I know how committed you are. B, I know how much you need this right now. So I know there's urgency. C, I know how committed you are, and I really respect that because we only serve committed people. When are you available? Because what we're going to do from here is we're going to book you in with Jake, our optimization coach, we'll introduce you to. And Jake is incredible. He's amazing. Or whoever is our optimization coaches, it could be Tali or anyone, whoever's doing these sessions, I want to introduce you to them because they're absolute weapons, but I don't want to waste their time. You need to be courageous. I need you to make sure, because punctuality is so important for me. Is punctuality key for you? Yeah, I get it. We're both punctual people. That's a big value that I respect in people. Because of that, I know you're going to rock up to the call. So therefore, we're now soliciting their commitment. But I just want to make sure that booking call, it's all about power. It's about purpose. It's about intention. It's about making an assessment on are they the right candidate. Because, we can put every candidate through, but they're not right. They tie up the process. They never had any intention to commit in the first place. So we really need to identify their commitment. Are they willing 100%? No excuses. Are you willing to invest in your growth? Yes or no? No excuses. Are you going to show courage, commitment? So this session will be all about power, purpose, intention, commitment, urgency, and then punctuality, and really totally just rocking it for them, taking them on a journey. There's going to be a few recordings that we're going to put at the end of this video so you can listen to some of the booking calls, just so you can go through the process and understand how it works. But I guess ostensibly this is the first interaction with the human effect, so it's got to be absolutely spot on, because what you guys are doing is this is the first step in their transformation. You right here, right now, are kicking off their whole transformation, so it's so critical. So when you're sitting there each and every day and there's numbers, and some people will not pick up their phone, that's okay. But just know that when someone picks up that phone, it is on. You need to be spot on with how you communicate, the way you verbalize, creating the urgency and the commitment. You need to be absolutely spot on, because this is what makes or breaks the lives of other people. You have that right here. You are an influencer, you're a communicator on that initial human Kickstarter session. 15, 20 minutes, that's all it takes. You need to bring all of it into it, because that starts the process for them. Some of these people are being up against negative habits all their life, and they've never spoken to someone like you before. It can be confronting. It can be frightening. It can be liberating. Your job is to look at what angle is going to allow the best opportunity for them to progress. Sometimes it's leadership, being really hard, sledgehammer. Sometimes it's love, softening the tone, doing a visualization. I want you to just close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Imagine how good it's going to feel when you achieve that. Imagine walking down the beach right now, breathing proud, your head's up, in and out, and you're walking free. That's your future. Can you see that? Can you feel that? Tell me how that feels and think, oh my God, that feels amazing. There's no right or wrong with how you solicit these emotional responses from them. The key is working out the right way in to really dominate and change their world emotionally, physically. You just want to have them get off the phone and just go, wow, I've never experienced anything like that in my life. And then from then, the process is you obviously will then move them, introduce them to our breakthrough or to our discovery specialists, of which we have got 2 at the moment, and they will then take your notes, because you're going to be writing notes, and there's going to be a template for the notes and the questions. So that way, all the information that you have, you then pass that to our discovery guys or girls. They then take that, and they go, I know the name, age, where they're at, why it's so important for them. I know their limitations, their barriers, their current restrictions. I know that they're committed. I know the urgency required. Cool, I'll take that and I'll work with that. And I then take them through the next phase of their transformation and journey. And then your job is done. You support the next phase of the process, and then you move on to the next person. That's how this process works. But I just need you to realize that the first 15 or 20 minutes is critical to the transformation in their life, and you hold the key to that. So take it seriously. That's the booking session, guys. There's going to be templates and videos about exactly what's done and said in their bookings, but I just wanted to make you realize the real intensity of these sessions and how it's purely about transforming their life. So when you're sitting there going, oh, geez, can I be bothered, can I not? It's not about whether you can be bothered. It's about, do you actually want to affect change in the lives of other people? Because that's why we're all here. And this is your job, to start the affecting of their change or transformation. So it's really key and critical for us and for you and for them to make sure that we totally change and rock their world. Anyway, that's the initial human Kickstarter. Awesome stuff.